Today I'm going to tell you all you need to know about a traditional Mexican quinceañera. The celebration of a quinceañera is said to originate from lines traced all the way back to the ancient times in the Aztec culture. The Aztecs had ceremonies for all passages in life, and the passage from a girl to a woman was extremely important. The ceremony would be marked by extravagant gifts from family and the training of the young lady on her new responsibilities as a woman. The tradition of a Mexican quinceañera is a community gathering to celebrate a girl of Hispanic culture turning 15 and entering womanhood. The celebration is an ornate ordeal and is celebrated much like a wedding in the United States. The traditional yet modern quinceañera is usually started with Misa de Acción de Gracias, or Mass to give thanks for a completed childhood. This ceremony takes place in a church with family members and any close or important members of the community present. The festejada, or adolescent woman celebrating her birthday, is usually dressed in an elaborate gown for the festivities. The festejada is seated in the front on the floor of the church altar with her damas, or maids of honor, and chambelanes, or escorts on either side of her. She then receives gifts from her godparents, which usually consist of beautiful jewelry to go with her quinceañera gown. The Mass welcomes the young lady into a new life of womanhood and responsibility. The ceremony ends with the festejada leaving a bouquet of flowers behind for the Virgin de Guadalupe and her friends and cousin distributing the guests bolos, or special gifts to remember the ceremony. Following the Misa de Acción de Gracias ceremony, there was a grand party to celebrate the festejada's coming of age. The party is typically thrown by the parents, godparents, and grandparents of the festejada, and it lasts around 6 hours. The night usually starts with a traditional waltz of the young woman and her father. Another important aspect of the party is the cake, which is usually the centerpiece for the party and matches the festejada's beautiful gown. At one point in the night, there is a brindis, or toast, where guests honor the festejada and reminisce all the good times they had in her childhood. There is then dancing featuring such styles as the cumbia, banda, and salsa. The parents usually end the party with speeches to pass on wisdom and kind thoughts to the young lady being honored. I hope you learned a lot about Mexican quinceañeras today. Gracias por ver mi video.